stuff. Yeah, I met the Secret Service last night when I was walking around the United Center. Quite an interesting experience. They were quite friendly though, I mean, and then they were trying to tell me I was parked in a tow zone. I'm like, it doesn't say I can't park there till 8 a.m. They're like, oh, I was supposed to say 8 a.m. today. It says 8 a.m. on the 18th. They're like, oh, well, that's I know that's their fault for putting the wrong date. I was like, honestly, I don't even want to be over there. Fucking get tackled by the Secret Service walking around there with a Trump hat. Either way, I gotta cancel it for today. Something came up to it. Yeah, my lady's not feeling good, so. See if there's any barriers or checkpoints I'm gonna have to go through to get there. Oh wow, they got everything boarded up down here. Look at that back this way. See that boarded up back there? Like, subscribe, share, hit thumbs up. This ain't bad. I thought there was going to be a bunch of barriers to get through. I know around the courthouse they built a whole freaking wall. Around the courthouse too, around the Daily Center. Y'all could build a wall around the Daily Center. Oh, by the way, that used to be the Rainforest Cafe right there. Gotta go run in here and pick up this cup for my appointment tomorrow. Got an appointment tomorrow I gotta go to. That used to be the Rainforest Cafe. Oh wow, look, it's vacant. I didn't know that. And before that was the trophy retail space available. That used to be the Rainforest Cafe, and before it was the Rainforest Cafe, it used to be the Al Capone Museum. And they had like Al Capone robots in there. That was badass. I wish it was still the Al Capone Museum. I wanted to go to the United Center right now. Benny Johnson's there too. But I can't. I think something came up to where I got other obligations more important to go to. I wonder if Benny Johnson is live right now. Let's see. I've been watching Benny Johnson forever. Benny Johnson. Let's see if he's live. Oh, he is live. Where is he? I've been wanting to meet Benny Johnson for years, but I can't today. Something came up. Oh, he's waiting to go live. Who knows where he's at? He might have the video paused. That's Benny Johnson. I've been wanting to meet this guy for so long. He does what I does, but around the whole world. This ain't that bad. A bunch of workers from the hospital, I asked, I'm like, hey man, is it like a pain in the ass to get down there? They're like, oh, yeah, I took off work today. I'm like, okay. Maybe once we get closer up there, it'll be a pain in the ass. Hey Benny Johnson, I have a YouTube channel also. How long are you going to be in Chicago for? I've been wanting to meet you for like forever. It's not that bad. It's not like what I thought it was. I thought it was, here we go. It's starting now. See the cement barrier?
What we are expecting on day one of the DNC.
Oh, it just started, Benny Johnson.
Hey, good morning, you guys. Yeah, Democrats are planning to tout the Biden-Harris administration's accomplishments and results.
Accomplishments? Her only accomplishment is letting thousands of Venezuelans into our southern border, which I got nothing against them, just to make that clear. The only accomplishments Camilla here.
When it comes to border security, there's been over 8 million migrant encounters at our southern border since February 2021.
She was the border czar.
President Biden's office says Americans are safer today than when he and Harris took office.
No, we're not.
Independent data analysis shows
they
that
let go 90 terrorists
is up across 66 major cities. So tonight,
on the terror watch list.
Officially passed the torch.
Quit lying.
A primetime address from the convention.
I put this. This is Benny Johnson's channel. I've been wanting to meet this guy for so long now. That shit says I was supposed to play this.
Harris is preparing for a speech of her own on Thursday when she will formally accept the Democratic
nomination for
president.
You know, cars drive, and as you're driving, the wheels go round. Oh, see the migrants. All the migrants. I ended up getting my window smashed in. They're on scooters. All I gotta do is smash my window and take off. It's nowhere near as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Where's the fucking parking garage at? Yeah, I was gonna go to the DNC today, but some things came up. I got other obligations. At 5 o'clock, I'm gonna go check it out, though. I had a little encounter with the Secret Service yesterday. So I asked the Secret Service yesterday, I got a question for you. So you're Secret Service, right? How come they let Trump get shot at like that? And then it was a Secret Service. The video's public. It just aired today at 9:11 a.m. You can go watch it. It's in the live category. So it's right it's the video. That's where it says where it starts off with that corner gate, and then it's a 5-minute video. And then after you get into it, you'll see them at me, and like they come up to me, start talking to me, and I'm like, oh, I'm just trying to walk around the fence and record the fence. It's crazy how, you know, they could build this big-ass fence around the DNC, but they can't build a fence on our Mexican border? Hold on, wrong thing, shoot. Come on, go back on Bluetooth. Go ahead, I was being nice. Where the fuck can I fucking park? God damn it, it's a fucking one-way, son of a bitch. It's not that bad. I thought this was going to be way worse. I really wanted to go to the DNC, but I don't know. Kamala Harris is going to send her goons after me, like kind of like how Joe Biden had sent their goons after Trump. End up getting grazed by a bullet on my ear or something, some crazy shit. After careful reconsideration, I decided, yeah, no, I mean, if honestly, if I didn't have another obligation that I had to get to after this, that was more important, I might have still gone, but I would have parked nowhere near there. And, man, Mr. Conservative's talking all crazy to me yesterday. I'm like, man, well, they were actually, like I said, they weren't talking all crazy. They were quite polite, actually, to be honest. God damn it, I'm on the wrong block. Parking garage is one. Oh wait, I wonder if I could park on this side. This one's, I'm better off parking on the other one. It's in this building. What the hell, is this one way? This is nowhere near as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I'd hate to live. So they've got that, as you saw on the live last night when we walked all the way around, they got like easily a good, you got all those houses in between Malcolm X College and the United Center, which is about a good, like, probably 40 families, 40 units, I would say, if not more, maybe even a couple hundred units. So all those people now have to go through like a crazy security checkpoint just to get to their house. I know, I was there last night. They're fenced in or they're fenced out. They gotta go through checkpoint barriers. I even asked them when I got to the southwest corner last night. I was like, hey, I got a question for you. I'm like, if you search me, then could I go walk around in there? They're like, no, you still can't. I'm like, alright. So even if you guys search me, I still can't go over there? Like, nope. 2 days prior to that, I had the Chicago... But the Chicago police were quite polite, too. I mean, they kind of did fondle me and put their hands in my pocket. And supposedly, from what I've told a few other people, like, them running my name and all that, that wasn't even all necessary. Because it wasn't a restricted area as of that day. At least the hospital, right? Where's this freaking parking garage? That's the water tower. Ah, damn it! Maybe that was the garage I was supposed to go into. Where's my map at? Oh, did I ever cut through this out? Oh no, that alley's a dead end. Oh, here we go. It is all fucked up here. Oh look, they got a whole thing built around the water tower. They got a whole gate. They got a whole gate around the water tower. Ain't no one give a fuck about the water tower. Survived the Chicago fire. They gotta build a gate around the water tower? It's a little unnecessary, don't you think? Just saying. Oh, they got Secret Service in there too, see? Secret Service is out. If anything, the Secret Service needs to be protecting Trump.
Protesters were villainous, they were seething, and they were angry. We also walked effectively amongst... It's like amazing to be on the side of the boys in blue, yet at the beginning of the convention kicks off, and there's absolute chaos. We expect a lot more of this. This is what the protest
They are
looks
giving
like.
out free dissectomies.
Right outside of our windows. Get rowdy. Apparently there are 100,000 protesters here in Chicago.
Damn, 100,000? We lost the video. I gotta restart video. When I was there last night, I didn't see any of that.
All right.
That's Benny Johnson. He's in Chicago right now at the DNC.
Here's my deal with these people.
Wait, he recorded that from his window. Where was that? Wait. I want to meet Benny Johnson so bad. I didn't know that commercial.
A high-yield checking account is... What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are out ya! It's your boy Benny here inside of the Trump Tower at
It's at
the
Trump
DNC
Tower!
Convention. We're not allowed in, but it didn't stop us, baby.
I'm not
We're
allowed
gonna
in
have
either, but it didn't stop
one
me.
hell of a good time here in Chicago. Yes, we are downtown. Yes, we are in Chicago.
Oh,
In
he's
fact,
over
I can
there
tell you
at Trump
exactly where we're
Tower.
broadcasting from right now and give you a preview of some of our special guests.
I've been wanting.
Today,
He goes
Monday,
all
August
around.
19th,
I want to meet him
2024.
and get his autograph.
Here we go, the Benny Bunker.
I wouldn't mind
in
getting
downtown
Benny Johnson's
Chicago.
autograph.
You can see here inside of the Trump
Hey,
Hotel.
they're giving out
Walking
free
in from
dissectomies at
outside
the DNC at the United Center. There was a bus there. He was going up to all the Democrats. He was saying, "Hey, do you want to get a free dissectomy? Are you going to go get one?" A few of the guys were like, "I already got
A
one."
Benny Bunker in the heart of the city, just a few short minutes from
He's in
the
Trump
DNC
Tower. That's so cool.
convention.
I got to get like him so I could stay in the Trump
speed
Tower.
ramp here, walk me up the stairs, yes, and the beautiful river and the beautiful city. There we are. We told you we'd be doing it. We told you we'd be doing it, ladies and gentlemen. And through these beautiful doors walks the Benny Show here. Look at that. We even have water.
I wish I could
believe
go
it?
there.
Waters. We are set. We are ready. We are
Fuck
rocking.
park at?
And
I gotta
that's
go.
a video of me on FaceTime with my kids saying hello and I love you. Just a
There we
few
go.
seconds before
Oh wow.
we are out here. Told you we'd do
Where
it.
the fuck
and
is the
man,
parking
we are
garage?
taking the DNC convention by storm. They haven't even gotten started yet. We've already done tens of millions of
Is this the
views
garage?
off of fun trolling content.
Oh, what the fuck?
And ladies and gentlemen,
That's where I gotta
we're
park to
just
go in here,
getting
man.
Going. Today
Bullshit.
on the show,
Where the
we
fuck
will
am I
be
supposed to
joined
fucking
by
park?
Eric Trump and Laura Trump, the Trump triumvirate from within here, the Benny Bunker at the Trump Tower.
That's the parking
at
for the
DNC.
hospital.
My name is Benny Johnson, and this is the Benny Show. We wanted to say thank you to our sponsors this week.
I wanted to see the protest outside his window.
Powered this show and this program, which is Turning Point action, Turning Point Action, and their 100-day challenge. Chase 100 ballots in 100 days. Win the election. Chase ballots. This is such an important
Chase the migrants ballots. Those are the ballots they need to be watching.
From 2016 or 2020. No. President Trump gained 10 million new voters from 2016 to 2020. And he's
but Biden also gained about 2 million new voters from all the migrants that came.
Kamala Harris is going to finish it off, and so we must stop Tommy Kamala. The way to do it is to chase ballots and to chase voters, and that's how we're going to win. And this program that we are broadcasting here from
what about the migrants that are voting Benny Johnson?
American people, what it's going to look like under communist Kamala. We spoke to some communists yesterday.
I wish I could get in contact with him.
Communists, crazy times we are living in, and we are proud to be partnering with Turning Point Action for our broadcasts this week. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Rock and roll. The DNC convention in total and complete chaos. Right outside of the room here.
That's the garage I need to park in. It's locked.
Last night, we saw it, we witnessed it with our own eyes, we even smelled the protesters with our own noses, and it was horrible. They sent us retreating as quickly as possible into the safe, warm blanket of security here at Trump. The protesters were villainous, they were seething, and they were angry. We also walked effectively amongst the Chicago cops, and it was so freaking cool to walk among these, like we walked by these cops.
I walked amongst the Secret Service last night.
Like, you know, thanks for all you do. To be on the side of the boys in blue, yet. At the beginning of the convention kicks off, and there's absolute chaos. We expect a lot more of this. This is what the protest looked like. It was happening right outside of our windows last night. Yeah, I think it's going to get right. Apparently, there are 100,000 protesters here in Chicago. Check this out.
Oh, these are the guys chanting death to Israel or whatever. Because that's what, from the river to the sea to the land, whatever, they'll be free. This motherfucker. I see why they got the other parking garage closed.
Here's my deal with these people. What exactly are you asking for? Because as I was walking by them yesterday, I had this video on my phone, like them protesting. Like as I was walking by them yesterday, they were like
I sped up the video.
Freedom means gay rights freedom. Have you ever been like to a Middle Eastern country? Have you ever been to what they call like? Have you ever been? I've been to the West Bank.
I haven't. See, that's what I'm saying. He goes all over the world.
Like you don't know what.
This is how he makes his money. YouTube.
Ideology is broken, and it is really sad. And I think a lot of these people, what they actually needed was like moms and dads to show up for them, like love them. And since they didn't have that in life, then they are overcome and befallen to.
I gotta go run in here, get this. I got things I gotta do. I'll read those comments real quick.
This is quite interesting here. Great job, I guess, everyone. They dress as an abortion bill. Go.
Mina, hey there. Mina, hey there. Cloud River, is this real? Yes. Florba, hello. Florbora, cool. Cloud Rider, is this virtual reality? Yes, no, this is real. What's happening? We're downtown. I gotta go do something.
Sharia law. You're talking about gay rights inside of Sharia law Islamic countries. And you're dressing as an abortion bill. You know, one of the best parts about being a DNC actually right now is that we're starting to realize that what we said on this program is actually very, very true. That we can actually outbreed these people. This is an ideology that we actually don't have to work too hard on. All you have to do is have a couple kids, and the country's gonna be good. Myself and my wife are actually practicing that right now. This is made very, very clear by the abortion and vasectomy buses that are traveling around Washington, D.C.
Yeah,
actually,
and around here.
There are tweets from Planned Parenthood, the abortion bus and the vasectomy bus. So here at the DNC...
The vasectomy bus. They got a dissectomy bus outside of the DNC.
And you get a vasectomy if you're a man. Now, this will, of course, preclude most of the men. Anyway, but here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the free vasectomy and medical abortions on our mobile clinic in Chicago. This thing is traveling around, and apparently it's all booked up. It's completely booked up. It's ready to go. You gotta make sure you get in line. All right, make a reservation. Okay.
This is it. This is outside the United Center. That's the dissectomy bus. You want to go get a dissectomy? They'll give you a free dissectomy. Hey, Democrats, go get your free dissectomy at the United Center. Right now, they're giving it out for free. Please, any Democrats, go get that dissectomy.
Hatred of who God made you. So in its own right, it's kind of demonic. It's based on like your.
Where are my keys at? Shit! I keep losing my keys.
That's the very root of all of this. And it's very simple to break down. When you look at that, like, do you look in the mirror every single morning and go, I hate myself, and I hate the God who made me. If you do that, then we got a party for you. We have the DNC. Hey, it's
commercial. Oh, come on, go back. The hell? Trump 2024, but hold on.
A lot of people, over 20,000 people couldn't get in, and we didn't need anybody to get the people here. We didn't need a store. We didn't need a store.
No, we didn't, Trump.
And I hate the guy who made it. If you do that, then we got a party for you. We have the DNC convention. You should totally be here at the DNC convention. We went to the DNC convention yesterday. As soon as we flew in yesterday, and we had one heck of a travel day. They got the flight canceled a million times. As soon as we get in, okay? So we finally got to Chicago. As soon as we get in, we go right to the gates of the DNC. Now, as you well know, the DNC initially gave us press credentials, then probably looked at our channels and said, nope, these people aren't coming in. That would actually be a hindrance to us. We have everything we need outside of the convention because that's where all the vasectomy buses are. So yesterday we wandered around outside of the DNC.
I want to go do that.
Young men and old men and all men that we could find available outside of the gates, whether they're excited to get a free vasectomy, and, you know, how many are they going to get, actually? You know, snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap. Here's what we found. Are you going to be getting a free vasectomy at the DNC?
No.
They're offering free vasectomies, but they're on a bus.
On the bus?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to walk in right now. I'm going to be here for 4 days.
Oh, so you're working here. So you can get a discount. 2 for 1. Have you cashed in on your free vasectomy, sir? Not yet. No, not yet. Thanks, boys. All right.
Maybe tomorrow we'll go do that. I'm sure the bus will still be there tomorrow.
No.
All right. Popular, they're going like hotcakes at the DNC.
I like myself intact.
Okay, all right.
Snip, snap. You have no idea the physical toll that vasectomies have on a person.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. We're here at the DNC. When Kamala Harris said, "Do not come,"
Do not come.
I'm gonna come. That's what's happening here at the DNC.
I'm gonna
with
come.
The vasectomy bus. The special Planned Parenthood vasectomy bus is driving around, snipping those Democrat men, making sure that they can't reproduce and that their bloodlines are ended forever.
Good,
We're gonna ask
do
every
that.
single
Work on that.
dude heading into the DNC if they're excited for their free vasectomy. It's your boy Benny. Let's go find out. Is that dog neutered?
No.
No?
We're looking for a wiper.
Are you gonna get a vasectomy?
Who?
You're gonna get a free vasectomy?
Absolutely not.
Sir, are you gonna get a free vasectomy while you're here? No? Are you gonna get a free vasectomy?
No.
All right. Popular, they're going like hotcakes at the DNC.
I like myself intact.
Okay, all right. Are you gentlemen getting free vasectomies? They're giving them away for free at the DNC?
You don't want anything that's for free, that's right.
No. Not today?
I'm already a former customer.
A man with no balls is no man at all.
I'm okay. No?
No.
Not here at the DNC?
No, that's up here, no. No, I'm not.
You're not excited? There's a Planned Parenthood bus out here giving free vasectomies. You just jump on the bus, they'll snip your balls right off.
Yeah, that's an Illinois thing.
You don't have no balls, fool. Guys, are you excited for your free vasectomy? You're gonna get one, right? They were excited. It's the #1 policy at the DNC that I endorsed. You're talking to me.
I endorse it too. Go get your free
Every man
disectomy.
attending the DNC
Democrats
should be cutting their balls off.
Because you have no balls.
So are you excited for your free vasectomy?
I want to meet him so bad, Benny Johnson.
They're giving away free vasectomy. No, free vasectomy.
I'm sure he'll still be in Chicago
Are you
tomorrow.
excited for free vasectomy? Have you signed up? Have you cashed in on your free vasectomy, sir?
Not yet.
Not yet. How about you, sir? No?
No, not yet.
Hang on.
Is all right?
Oops. Not again.
Here are instructions for my Gatsby, my gazpacho. Mr. Henry Chicken, Mr. Dirty Boy, Miss
Oh, God damn it, I did it again.
We unfortunately had a...
I gotta hurry up and get in here. I got some shit I gotta do. Hang on.
Against our servers, and saturated all of our data lines, like basically hundreds of gigabits of data were saturated. We think we've overcome most of that, and so it's now time to proceed. But as this massive attack illustrates,
I hate myself, and I hate the guy who made it. If you do that, then we got a party for you. We have the DNC convention. You should totally be here at the DNC convention. We went to the DNC convention yesterday. As soon as we flew in,
Wait, right there is where he left off.
have to this is why they like psychotically wish to control
Yeah. You swung and missed, but it's okay. It's okay.
They were too late. No, okay, all right.
Thank you. Free abortions as well.
Free abortions as well. That's right.
Walk in and walk out.
Yeah, walk in and walk out. The question is the bus moving at the time? Is it traveling over?
Oh, it's under Lake Street, the bus.
That's right. Are you going to be getting a free vasectomy?
Or, I mean, the pink line.
No. Oh, yeah, I'm ready to take the power back. You know, it is my body. It's my choice. And, you know, I'm just here to do what I can to help control the population, you know, do what I can to help control, global warming and take care of our planet, you know?
He's getting a disectomy.
You guys cut after the funny meme. What were you thinking? Oh, it's Klein, because it's Klein. Okay.
Man, I gotta go in here. I need to eat some chips real quick.
The meme after that one is from Ghostbusters. Yes, I can confirm.
I forgot to eat.
Okay, so what went on there? All these men running away from me. They're the ones who are so excited. They're the movement who's so excited to get free vasectomies. Okay, they're the entire bus rolling around. Apparently, in very bumpy streets. The streets here in Chicago are complete and total.
Oh yeah, potholes everywhere.
Bumpy bus. So here's how it works. You get on this shady bus with blacked out windows, and it travels down the road, and it's bumping and banging around. and some creepy little doctor, some little creepy midget doctor, gets out a pair of rusty shears, and then goes for it. All right.
He's probably
Goes
doing
for it.
this in
So
Trump Tower.
Democrat men love that. Democrat men are going in on that. They're like, yes, sign me up for 2. Do I get a discount?
Good, go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's, I mean, it's probably, how then can they possibly conceive of winning?
Here's how you pass by slow parts and videos. Settings.
This is actually why.
Speed it up.
This is actually why they need so many systems of propaganda to grab and to manipulate our children. This is why they need education systems. This is why they need the cultural zeitgeist of Hollywood.
That's my breakfast.
Industry, the professional sports industry. This is why they have to, this is why they like psychotically wish to control everything, because they realize that on the level, it is a self-defeating ideology. It is quite remarkable when you sit there and you straight up ask people like about that. They're not. There would never be like a rolling creepy vasectomy bus at the RNC. Right? Like, we went to the RNC. No, it's actually at the RNC. It's like, how can we create bigger families? How can we create happy families? How can we live a good Christian life? How can we like promote human flourishing? Actually, what's the best way to like, create a better life for everybody? Here, it's like, cut your balls off. As quickly as possible. As soon as you show up, would you like, welcome to the DNC. Here's a T-fob. As soon as we got playing, they gave us a T-fob that says, welcome to the DNC. And we were like, grabbing our bags. Here's a T-fob. Would you like, cut your balls off? Huh? It's like make sure you can't reproduce ever again. Kill your bloodline, make sure your dead line on your family tree. This is the ideology. It's self-destructive. It's really dark, actually, quite frankly, and it eats itself. And that's what we're seeing here. We showed you some of the protest footage. These protesters up and down the street, right? The cool part was the cops just bumping us, we don't. But the protesters up and down the street, and you didn't see any protests at the RNC. So there's a couple things like, that you can absolutely already carve this up. Like, this experience is different. We haven't even been down on the ground for like we've been on the ground for like 20 hours total. Okay, 20 hours total. We've already done some fun content. I'll show you the walls in just a second. But at the RNC, there were no protests. There was like one lady who looked like she was completely off her meds out front, and that was it. There was no protest at the RNC. There was total unanimity in the party. There was like happy, joyous people, like living and being like kick-ass together. We showed you. We were live at the RNC every single day, right? We were outside live with like a live audience. We had Laura and Eric Trump who will be joining the program, if you know what.
I'm gonna wear my hat and...
Really exciting, and there was really here. I didn't see any disruption. There was disruption. We would have covered it, right? There was like who would it have been? I don't know, like a bunch of Nikki Haley people, I guess. Would that have been it? For lack of a better example, like a bunch of Nikki Haley people, okay? And you know, I'm not coming for the Nikki Haley people. In fact, Nikki Haley said all my people need to support Trump. But I'm just using this as an example. Like they would all like start screaming and yelling or booing Donald Trump, right? That would be like sort of the equivalent, maybe. And you get thousands of them marching and saying that Donald Trump doesn't speak for me or whatever. Nope, there was none of that. Yet yesterday at the DNC's own welcome party, they had like a band and everything. They invite all the people in. At the DNC's own welcome party, one of these psychotic protesters jumped on stage and started screaming at all the DNC people. Check this out.
I'm eating my breakfast. Hey, I like the one thing I do agree with them on is genocide Biden.
They're going to do it in the middle of broadcast. Hillary Clinton is speaking tonight. Joe Biden is speaking tonight. Yeah, Joe Biden ain't hanging around for Kamala Harris. Apparently Joe Biden's in and out, coming back the same night. Wow. Joe Biden is in and out.
His body double's coming out, you mean?
I think we're going to be live tonight. See how it goes.
Oh, so it is going live after 5. We might get some action, so tune in when I go live after 5.
Every Kamala speech. They don't show you this footage, but it's been happening at every Kamala speech. We'll get to some of these. Kamala gets so flustered and angry about it. Mark my words. There's going to be thousands of these people inside the DNC. They're going to disrupt and protest every single speech. It's already happened. This is a party in collapse. These are people who have total and complete disunity. And they do not have a unifying figure. At the very least, Donald Trump, straight up, like, survives an assassination attempt, fight, unifies everybody, a unified message. You didn't see, if there was one person that was, like, screaming and yelling at the RNC, you know that we would have seen it. And you know that it would have been covered as crazy. There wasn't. Yet here, the DNC can't even have, like, a little, like, band play without somebody storming the stage. There were tens of thousands of protests yesterday, like, marching through the city. The place is going to be in chaos. It's going to be very, very entertaining. It's going to be very fun. We're excited to be covering it. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, what will be the message for Kamala Harris? Here we go. This is Kamala Harris' message, the unifying message for the party, starting yesterday. Kamala's on her way. Here.
She's going to say, you know, I had to take wheels on a bus to get here, and that was just the passage of time.
Sure, well, I mean, you just look at it in terms of what we are talking about, for example, around children and the child tax credit and extending the EITC. That is at $6,000 for the first year of lunch for child life. The return on that investment in terms of what that will...
Trying to slow down the speed. Hold on.
The first year of our administration, we reduced child poverty by over 50%. So that's a lot of the work. And then what we're doing in terms of the tax credits, we know that there's a great return on investment. When we increase home ownership in America, what that means in terms of increasing the tax base.
That guy is evil.
That doesn't fund schools. Again, return on investment.
He's Antifa.
Any person who talks about public policy cannot critically evaluate how you measure the return on investment. When you are strengthening neighborhoods, strengthening communities, and in particular the economy of those communities, and investing in a broad-based economy, everybody benefits, and it pays for itself.
So it's like listening to ChatGPT 1, right? Where it just repeats itself. my 2-year-old has like a toy where you pull the string. It's like an old McDonald thing, and the wheel spins, and just the cow goes moo, the pig goes oink. It's very similar with Kamala Harris. When you pull the ripcord, what you get is like the same talking. So when right there, this is like there was a 22-second clip. You heard her say the same thing 3 times. This is somebody who apparently is suffering from quite a few problems, isn't ready for prime time. Do I believe, personally, like, they actually, like, do this? And maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're just throwing the whole thing. I'm not exactly certain. But I do know somebody who probably has the same toy as my 2- and 3-year-olds who would be able to comment about Kamala Harris and our comrade Kamala Harris, and that is the wonderful RNC co-chair for Trump.
Hey, did you know like the big car accident way here? Yep. Even if you weren't driving, just.
I don't know if I should leave this milk in the car. It's gonna stay cold.
You just pull it. It's great. There's a snake in my boot. It's so exciting.
That's a Toy Story reference for those who don't have kids or aren't old enough or young enough, I guess, to know about it. I don't know about you, Betty.
Trump 2024.
Kamala Harris just jumped
All Democrats, go get your free disectomy, please.
In the background, by the way, Smalls' wife's face. That's generally how every person who watched that felt. It was horrifying, very upsetting. This is the person who wants to be the leader of the free world, the commander-in-chief, the president of the United States of America. And I have literally no idea what the heck she said there. And I don't think she does. To Donald Trump's very famous quote from the first debate that, of course, took out Joe Biden. That is terrifying that person is running for president. And,
I agree.
How inspiring to head to the DNC this week and have that as the person at the top of the ticket, the leader of the party right there, Benny. Can't wait to see what they're going to try to sell the American people this week.
Okay, so you obviously, you're Trump, right?
So it looks like we will get some 5 o'clock action today. Like, subscribe, share, hit thumbs up. Trump 2024. I'll read some comments in a minute. We'll be right back. I gotta go in here and get this cup back. Hey, but it looks like it's gonna go after 5. So we're gonna go to the DNC after 5 o'clock today. Right now, I got other obligations that changed plans I gotta take care of. I'll read the comments. We'll be back.
They pushed this guy out. This was supposed to be Joe Biden's year. This is a big thing. This guy's been waiting for 50 years in politics, Benny, to become president. He did that 3.5 years ago. However he went about it is up for question, of course. But here he is, and now he's going to take a second crack at it. And remember the Friday before he dropped out of this race, he said it would take an act of God to get him out of the race. But we know that act of God.
That act of God happened.
Nancy Pelosi calling alongside Kamala Harris, probably Obama, probably maybe Hillary was even in the mix, and they said, "Look,
you're fired." That's what they said. You are fired.
And kick you out of this office if you don't step down and say, "I'm not going to see." Kick this guy out. I mean, where's Joe Biden been? No one's really seen him. And
hey, that's a good question. Where the hell is that fucker been?
He's out. Yeah, he wants nothing to do with any of this. I don't think you can really blame this guy. And it does beg the question: if we haven't seen much of Joe Biden, who is really running the country? What the heck is going on?
That's a good question.
I have an answer to that question for you. I do not, and it's frightening to live in this country right now, be a citizen of this country, and know that this is what has been going on. I think my favorite, though, have been the folks in the left wing of the media. Of course, these are this like marketing arm for the Democrats. All of these people saying how they're going to cry, it's going to be emotional when Joe Biden comes out. This is going to be so great. This is the craziest situation I've ever seen. You could not have two greater contrasts between the RNC, which obviously we know I'm very proud of. Our team did an incredible job there. We presented a vision of unity and a future vision for America, and America that people want to buy into and want back. Right now, they're desperate for it. They literally cannot live right now under Joe and Kamala's America. And then you see the fracturing things on the Democrat side, the most undemocratic processes, of course, going on with the coronation of Kamala, kicking Joe out. The whole thing is wild and crazy. But I assume that Joe Biden is probably pretty ticked off. And talk about the cranky old man. This is going to be one cranky old man at the end of the speech.
That's a great point. It's like, we were talking right before you joined, like, we were at the RNC.
Fucking my paper at with the floor number. Son of a bitch, where'd I put it?
If there was somebody who was screaming or disrupting or was trying to, like, grab the mic, on stage, it would have been.
So I guess even if I got tickets, they probably would have background checked my YouTube, and they would have been like, nope, you can't come in here.
This JD's off meds or whatever.
But obviously it's going to be going till like 7 or 8, so we're going to try to get there around 5. I got to find this paper with
for himself, and he's grabbed the mic. There was none of it. There was totally.
I'll wait for the phone call to stop, sorry.
And President Trump, you did tease us. You said President Trump had an epic intro, and he did have such an epic intro. Is Hulk Hogan doing this with his shirt?
Look at him.
Did you know this was going to happen?
Well, I knew Hulk would be there. I didn't know that he was going to go to this level. This was next level. And by the way, my daughter, my kids were in the audience that night. My daughter still references this, and she's like, "Why did that guy rip his shirt off?" She thinks it's the greatest thing ever. It's her 5th birthday today. Happy birthday, Carolina. Yeah. So what are you getting from the DNC?
God damn it!
The only platform that we know, the only policies on which Kamala Harris has said she's running are either ripped off of Donald Trump, all of the notes on Twitter
yeah,
7 months ago, or they're straight out of the communist playbook. I really don't know how they're going to sell the American people on voting for their party. There are so many people. I saw a video you did earlier, Benny, who walked around the city of Chicago. You had Donald walking around Atlantic City, New Jersey, arguably a very blue area. These people are like, we're voting for Donald Trump. We don't want this crazy stuff you guys are
even
trying to
the old that little old black lady from Chicago said that.
I guess you guys picked a nice spot at the Trump Hotel there in Chicago. Kudos to you.
Where's this fucking paper, God damn it?
I mean, like, there's a peering into the studio right now.
Love it.
Bring him on the stream. Okay, so we did just play that epic Trump intro, but also some of the Hulk Hogan stuff, all these things was really neat because they could.
Hey, Benny Johnson, if you're watching this, I would love to meet you while you're in Chicago.
Some favorite, like, members of Congress, some people in culture. You know, Donald Trump.
My kid's on his lap.
That's right. Yes. Donald Trump was present and was like an energy, like a very positive energy. It's totally different here. The vibe's already like a little different and strange. One, there was a massive protest. As soon as we pulled up, there was cops everywhere, right? The buildings are boarded up, Laura. All up and down.
Yeah, they sure were everywhere. Secret Service, too.
There were some communists right outside. I asked them about Kamikawa. They don't play her either.
Kamikawa.
All right. It's just totally different. It's total disunity. It's like anger and it's darkness.
Yeah, it is.
It's
totally
sick.
different. The feeling at the end of the RNC, I think, was unity. I think it was very positive. I think it was very light and joyful. And I think that's the America people want to vote for. That's the America people want to live in. Take a look around the DNC, folks. That's not what you want, but that's what you'll get for the next 4 years if you elect these far-left radical...
And we're all going to be living in a van down by the river, as Chris Farley would say.
A month or so ago, is very quietly, they started moving these migrant shelters, which they're scattered all over the city of Chicago. They started moving them on the outskirts of Chicago. They also don't want people talking about that. They don't want...
What do you mean? They're still on Elston. What the hell are they talking about? The shelters are still on Elston. There's still the shelter at our military base. Well, that's kind of far out of Chicago on Foster Avenue. But they're still on Elston, 1380 Elston, right across from Morton Salt.
We have a fully open southern border, and as much as Kamala Harris is trying to run away from it, she is still the border czar.
She's the border czar.
Illegal immigrants into this country. And so they moved all of those people out from away from this area where the DNC is going to be held. It's just a mess. It's a mess, and it is so sad because there are so many people who've been harmed by this
That's a lie. They didn't move all of them. They're still on Elston Avenue. That's a lie.
They will put on a show. There is no doubt over the next 4 days. There will be gaslighting like you've never seen before. They're going to bring out the stars. They're going to bring out the bells and whistles and shiny objects and jazz hands. We know that because they have to get people interested in their party again. We have to, on the other side of the aisle, the RNC, Trump campaign, we have to remind people what this party has done to your country, what this party has done to your life, and what your life was like with Donald Trump in office. It was his first post on X, and I think about a year plus, Donald Trump posting, are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? The answer to that question, Benny, for nearly every single American, no matter how hard they try to sell you at the DNC, is no. You are not better off. You were better off with Donald Trump in that White House. And I believe that's why the American people are not going to buy what the Democrats are trying to sell this week.
Look at this. This is from CBS News Chicago. Some are alarmed at the removal of all the homeless encampments ahead of the DNC. Isn't that amazing?
No, they just pushed them out of view, like the one on Roosevelt and Polk or whatever. Roosevelt and Des Plaines. They just moved them out of view. They moved them down the block under the bridge. They didn't kick them out. They just moved them out of sight, out of mind.
By this whenever the DNC is in town, talk to the real people in Chicago. Talk to the real people in San Francisco.
Like
They'll tell you what life is really like for them. These are Democrat-run cities, Democrat-run states. This is what happens when you put Democrats in charge. We have a huge choice to make and a huge election coming up. And I want to remind people, early voting and mail-out ballots start being dropped as soon as September the 6th in some states. We need all hands on deck, Benny. We cannot take anything for granted. We, as you know, have a huge election integrity.
And we all already got those migrants voting. I gotta get in here. Wait, where's my card?
Anything for granted. We, as you know, have a huge election integrity operation at the RNC right now. ProtectTheVote.com is the website. If anybody wants to come be part of our team.
I do want to go meet your team.
157,000 people across the country who've already signed up, but we need more. We want more. We can never have too many.
I want to meet Benny Johnson so bad. He's at Trump Tower right now, or at the United Center.
God forbid, not allow these people to ruin our country like they ruin these cities.
We all can keep listening to this as we're going in. I gotta go grab something from here.
It's such an important question because the point that many have made inside and outside of the campaign circles on this program is that Donald Trump has not lost support. And I totally agree with that. Donald Trump has lost support from 2016 to 2020 and down to 2024. That he only gained probably tens of millions more in support.
God damn it, I'm forgetting something.
However, the margins are razor thin, and what we are seeing is alarming numbers of people on voter rolls who should not be there, including criminal aliens in this country. And what many think is that this deal is on to actually get people to deliver ballots, early ballots, and they're not American citizens. And it's illegal, but there's no system in place to stop it. How are you going to stop that?
Yeah, well, and it's a shame that there's no system in place. This is crazy. There is a law that says that in federal elections, you have to be an American citizen. Imagine that, Benny, to vote in those elections. And so what we're strategically doing, state by state, and it's, again, it's kind of a shame you have to go state by state and do this, but we're connecting with secretaries of state and attorneys general all across the country, and we're making sure they understand how to purge these people from your voter rolls, because you do have states like Tim Walz's Minnesota, where you move there, you're illegal, you shouldn't even be here in the first place, but he'll give you a driver's license. He wants you on those voter rolls, he wants you signed up. We are connecting with these people on the ground and saying, here's how you clean the voter rolls. Here's how you know who is a legal citizen and who is not. And we got to get them off the rolls before the first mail ballot is dropped, before the first person is able to cast an early vote. And that's how we're going to have to do it this election cycle. Unfortunately, we have to play the hand that we're dealt. It's not a perfect system right now. We are doing everything we can on the RNC side to ensure that only American citizens are voting in our elections, that you have to show who you are and be the person you say you are, that we don't want
right, but they want you to show ID
many states, Michigan is one of them recently we sued to purge their voter rolls. 92,000
they want to make you show ID to go into the DNC. You got to have ID for that, but you don't need, they don't want to make it so, you don't need no ID to vote.
All the time, the videos of people lined up, illegals trying to get driver's licenses, whatever it is. Believe me, we're taking it very seriously, and I appreciate every single person who sends it our way. We investigate every single time, and it's why we need more people.
Hang on, I gotta take a picture of where I'm parked at. Give me a second.
States purging their voting rolls. Virginia just had a whole like no paper ballots. This is the way we're going to do it. Wait,
what?
You can just do that? This is the one. Wait a second, governors can just do that? Well, that's an incredible use of executive power in order to secure the election. That's awesome.
Yeah, we would love one-day voting. We'd love voter ID all across this country, and we love paper ballots. And
ah, shit, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. There we go.
And Benny, we can get to that place, but we have to win this election. We got to get Donald Trump back in that White House. We have to expand our lead in the House, and we have to take back the Senate in order to see real change like that happen. But I think, look, it's integral to who we are as a country and as Americans to have a voting system that we trust. We have to trust our electoral process. Otherwise, what are we doing here? We might as well just call ourselves a communist country like Kamala Harris wants us to do and just wrap it all up. That's it. The whole thing is done. So it has always been something that is very, very important to us. We can never repeat 2020 ever again. And we encourage everybody out there to do whatever it is you can. If you can't be part of our election integrity team, then come be part of our Trump Force 47. Benny, if you look back...
Hang on, I need the map. Give me a second.
More primary votes than any candidate in history.
I'll be right back.
Of this system we set.
Picking up where we left off. I rewound it. There was an important sentence you all need to hear.
And states. This is what happens when you put Democrats in charge. We have a huge choice to make and a huge election coming up. And I want to remind people,
Trump
early voting and
loses, don't blame me. I did everything I could. I tried to convince him to migrants.
Some states.
I just reshared the video in the category when I
as you know, have a huge election integrity operation at the RNC right now. ProtectTheVote.com is the website. If anybody wants to come be part of our team. Michael Watley, the chairman, and I pledged 100,000 volunteers when we took these positions in March. We have 157,000 people across the country who've already signed up, but we need more. We want more. We can never have too many. ProtectTheVote.com. We have to make sure this is a free.
Bomb squad. You still got service? Oh, they're bomb squad.
Right now, in every single state outlined, it's such an important question because the point that many have made inside and outside of the campaign circles on this program is that Donald Trump has not lost support. And I totally agree with that, Laura. Donald Trump has lost no support from 2016 to 2020 and now to 2024. In fact, he's only gained probably tens of millions more in support given the policies of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. However, the margins are razor thin, and what we are seeing is alarming numbers of people on voter rolls who have either including criminal aliens in this country. And what many think is that this deal is on to actually get people to
there's no way they didn't see that guy walking up there with the gun.
Citizens, and it's illegal, but there's no system in place to stop it. How are you going to stop that?
Yeah, well, and it's a shame that there's no system in place. This is crazy.
Right here.
There is a law that says that in federal elections, you have to be an American citizen. Imagine that, Benny, to vote in those elections. And so what we're strategically doing, state by state, and it's a kind of a shame you have to go state by state to do this, but we're connecting with secretaries of state and attorneys general all across the country, and we're making sure they understand how to purge these people from your voter rolls. Because you do have states like Tim Walz's Minnesota, where you move there, you're illegal, you shouldn't even be here in the first place. But he'll give you a
they're going to be voting in Tim Walz's state of Minnesota.
We are connecting with these people on the ground and saying, here's how you clean the voter rolls. Here's how you know who is a legal citizen and who is not. And we got to get them off the rolls before the first mail ballot is dropped.
And Trump, you need to be on that. I don't think it's going to be a landslide for Trump. It's going to be like neck and neck.
It's not a perfect
system
come
right
down
now. To like
we are doing everything we can on the RNC side to ensure that only American citizens are voting in our election. That you have to show who you are and be the person you say you are. That we don't want dead people voting. We had to sue many states. Michigan is one of them. Recently, we sued to purge their voter rolls. 92,000 people.
So
they just
have
to send out ballots to. We got them to purge those voter rolls, and now 92,000 people.
That's right. That's the building I always park in. But
the videos of people lined up. illegals trying to get driver's licenses, whatever it is. Believe me, we're taking it very seriously, and I appreciate every single person who sends it our way. We investigate every single time, and it's why we need more people on our team. It's why we need more eyes on the ground. Every time a vote is cast and every time a vote is counted, we need people in the room.
Isn't it amazing to actually have somebody who takes it seriously? Like, so, the problem that our party often has, which is like, give
there you go in that gallbladder
give credit where credit is due. We've never had an RNC that even had a voter integrity. Is that correct? Like,
yeah, this is the first one.
See,
this is the first one. Yeah,
right there.
We've highlighted, Laura, headline after headline after headline of states purging their voting rolls. Virginia, just out of the blue, Glenn Youngkin being like, nope, paper ballots. This is the way we're going to do it. Wait, you can just do that? This is the point.
That's what they should do. No paper ballots. Everyone's got to vote in person and show ID. That's how it should be.
Yeah, we would love one day voting. We'd love voter ID all across the country. We love paper ballots. And then we can get to that place. But we have to win this election. We got to get Donald Trump back in that White House. We have to expand our lead in the House, and we have to take back the Senate in order to see real change like that happen. But I think, look, it's integral to who we are as a country and as Americans to have a voting system that we trust. We have to trust our electoral process. Otherwise, what are we doing here? We might as well just call ourselves a communist country like Kamala Harris wants us to do and just wrap it all up. That's it. The whole thing is done. So it has been something that's very, very important to us. We can never repeat 2020 ever again. And we encourage everybody out there to do whatever it is you can. If you can't be part of our election integrity team, then come be part of our Trump Force 47. Benny, if you look at the primaries, Donald Trump got more primary votes than any candidate in history. And it's because of this system we set up.
Damn
we
right.
want to encourage people to
this
go
time they're not
engage
going to
with
need that
voters.
people. This time we're going to need
engage with people
migrants.
who we know are Republicans, but maybe haven't voted in several election cycles. We identify them. We give them to you. We know they're Republican voters. You just need to encourage them to get out. If you have 1,000 people in every one of these swing states and they're reaching 100 extra people, think about what that means. That's the end of the election. It's too big to rig. We swamp the votes, and we win this election for Donald Trump and the Republicans all the way down the ticket. That's how we're going to win. It's Trump447.com is the website. If anybody wants to be on our team, again, we need everybody out there. And this is an election. Every single person out there can do something. You can't sit on the sidelines. You can't sit this one out because it's so much bigger right now, Benny. It's about my kids. It's about your kids. It's about allowing them to grow up in the same America we got to grow up in.
Maybe if more people did what I was doing.
A better America? Like,
yeah, how about that?
Isn't that what a pure and just and honorable people do? Is create a better country for their kids? Amen. Country? Yeah. And speaking of your children, since you mentioned it, here's the photo of them sitting on Grandpa's lap.
Oh, there they are.
All right. Happy birthday to your daughter. Yes.
My daughter. Yes, Carolina, named after my home state of North
Look
Carolina.
at that nice, good family. But they want Hunter Biden's family.
Husband
Well, he probably brought cocaine into the White House. I should have asked the Secret Service that too last night.
Look at this.
Like,
he's upstairs
how
with
in
me
the
right now,
hell
Benny. This is crazy.
did you guys not know whose cocaine it was in the freaking White House? You guys are the Secret Service. There's cocaine in the White House, and you're telling me you guys don't know who the hell's cocaine it is.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's Hunter's.
Thank you for allowing us to broadcast here from the Trump. It's incredible. It gave us a first-hand, beautiful view of the people screaming and yelling and complaining and protesting all up and down Michigan Avenue yesterday. Total disunity here, but we're happy you haven't boarded the place up, like many businesses have had to be boarded up in Chicago.
I mean, it's amazing. So you go back to Milwaukee, right? It was just pure beauty. It was American flags everywhere. I mean, you were there. The love was incredible. No issues, no anything. I mean, the best America, the best American people, patriotic, believed in God, loved just everything that stands for the best America, right? And there was not a single incident, no problems, no issues, no muggings, no riots, nothing. And then look at this. I mean, the thing hasn't even kicked off, and you already see the problems that are starting. And it almost feels like it's actually just a contrast between two parties. One.
Of the ideology.
Just outside of Chicago, a sprawling 22-acre, privately gated, new construction residential community like nothing you've ever seen before, where luxury meets legacy.
Oh, this is where those projects are, where that fat security guard was trying to say he was going to take the recording device. That's what they're going to build there?
Standard of luxury, and amplified with
well, they're turning in the projects into prime real estate. Still having a Benny Johnson live. Obviously, they ain't letting him in the DNC. Well, that's over. I gotta go do this. Like, subscribe, share, hit thumbs up. I'm gonna read the comments like usual. What I didn't read yet. Flavia Oliver, cool. Cloud Rider. What's happening? Alright, well, like, subscribe, share, thumbs up. We'll be back.